The Retreat's Teen Leadership Council answers, why is it important to talk about relationships?
I'd say that it's really important to talk about relationships because everyone's relationships are so different.
I just think it's good to be able to express your feelings on relationships since it's such a wide subject, and I just think people may have different opinions on it.
You know, we have different love languages, we have different needs and boundaries.
You have to protect each other and make sure there's boundaries involved.
If people aren't educated on what boundaries are, learning how to set them and everything, then they might accidentally break somebody else's boundaries, resulting in being hurt.
A lot of relationships can easily result in misunderstanding, and then it results in this miscommunication.
I think it's important to spread awareness, to let other people know that they're not alone in these situations.
And the people around you, the people you care about, they could be experiencing these kind of things and you have no idea because, you know, sometimes the signs are so subtle.
I think it's definitely important to then tell your friends so that they will know, and then they spread it to others so that there's no person that feels helpless at any point if they are in an unhealthy relationship.
A lot of people aren't fully educated on what could be red flags in relationships.
Spread awareness of certain situations, like maybe what's important to do in relationships and what's important to not do in relationships.
Also, so people can learn that what they're doing isn't respectful or is respectful.
A lot of the time, there are situations that come up in relationships where people don't know what to do, and that's what leads to this misunderstanding and leads to people distancing themselves and leads to worse things down the line.
Since you can better prepare for the ones you can have in the future.
I think it's important to continue talking about relationships so that way you educate as many people as you can, so that way there's as many people informed and that no one goes with the doubt of wondering what's the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship.
After going to all the meetings and doing all the assignments on the Google Classroom, I started to learn how much of these unhealthy relationship habits I see in my everyday life.
And it takes away that stigma of having that picture perfect relationship that we see in TV shows and movies. And ultimately, talking about relationships and talking about what you need in a relationship is going to give you a healthy relationship and a relationship that you actually need.